Kawhi Leonard. He has just declined his player option to enter free agency this offseason. Rumor has it he's going to go back to the Clippers for more money. I expect that to happen as well. However, that means teams are able to offer him a contract in free agency, almost tempting Kawhi to leave LA. So today we're going to be going over the 3 best places for Kawhi Leonard to land, minus the Clippers, because I think he's just going to go back to the Clippers. But we're going to go over my top 3 teams that have the potential to sign Kawhi and contend for a championship straight away. If you guys haven't, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to post every single day, so if you haven't subscribed, like the video, all that stuff, follow us on all the socials. It would mean a lot. But let's get into today's video. So the first team that I think potentially could sign Kawhi Leonard if they really want to was the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls have a nice young core and have 2 already all-star caliber players in LaVine and Vucevic. Plus they've also got a nice player in Thaddeus Young, Kobe White, Patrick Williams, and their draftee from this year. So adding Kawhi Leonard to that, we need to free up $8 million, which is pretty freaking simple to do. All that the Bulls have to do is trade Al-Farouq Aminu for a first-round pick or a pick whatsoever, just to release some cap space, and the Bulls are able to sign Kawhi Leonard. So we're going to make sure that the Kawhi does go to the Bulls to make sure that this part of the video is complete. So Kawhi paired with LaVine and also Vucevic, Thaddeus Young seems very good. However, I think that the Chicago Bulls could do better as well, because they don't have a proper starting point guard. I mean, they have Kobe White, but I don't think Kobe White should be the starting point guard just yet. So they probably need to bring in another point guard. So if they manage, so would the Bulls be able to afford Spencer Dinwiddie? That is a no, sorry. We need to free up $14 million for that. So the Bulls need themselves a point guard, and Goran Dragic I think would be fine for now. If we got Goran, brought him to the Chicago Bulls, we might be able to trade him, and then also bring in Tomas Satoransky. We might be able to offer him a bit of money, be a bit of a I don't think I offered it to him. Whoops. Be a bit of a salary filler in a trade with Goran Dragic. Might be able to work there. So if we go Goran plus Tomas Satoransky, are we able to bring in a point guard that we can potentially start on the Chicago Bulls? In the trade finder, nothing is coming up. I kind of expected that, not gonna lie. I think if we somehow manage to make a trade work for Spencer Dinwiddie, would that trade just go through? I will give you this lottery protected first and also this first round pick. We've got ourselves Spencer Dinwiddie, which means we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could trade Usman Garuba with someone as well, but I don't think anyone on this team is going to be regressing. We should be fine. One training camp here, and of course we're on perimeter defense to Zach LaVine. If he can improve on the defensive end, especially on the perimeter, that will make him a lot more of a threat and an all-star contender. So this starting 5 I am 100% okay with. Dinwiddie, LaVine, Leonard, Young, and Vucevic. I like those 5 as a starting 5. Then Kobe White, Pat Williams are not going anywhere. So if we can get ourselves a center off of the bench, that could be what we need. A center off of the bench. I did see Precious Achiuwa, and I think Precious is going to be that guy for us. We also got Alex Len in that deal, so we could then use Alex Len with, say, Quinn Cook and get a shooting guard, because we need a 2 guard now. And then we've got filled out a pretty decent bench. Javon Carter maybe could be a thing. Saban Lee, we could potentially move to the 2. There's really not a whole lot getting offered up here, so if I chuck in a first round pick, we need a backup shooting guard. I was hoping something really cool got offered up, but I think I'm going to have to take Jordan Poole. He's decent enough to be a backup shooting guard, and we've got ourselves a pretty good starting 5 of Dinwiddie, LaVine, Leonard, Young, Vucevic, plus Kobe White, Precious Achiuwa, Patrick Williams, and Jordan Poole off the bench. I'm going to go Kawhi, LaVine, and then Dinwiddie as our scoring options. I think we're going to be running a perimeter-centric system, or we'll run a balanced system, I think. And the Chicago Bulls are projected to be the 2 seed this year, so let's see how this team does with Kawhi. All-Stars here for this first season. We get ourselves Kawhi Leonard, but no other All-Stars, so that's fun. So James Harden wins MVP. We actually went 60-22 as the Chicago Bulls. We win Coach of the Year, which is perfect. Do we get All-NBA Kawhi? We don't. Okay, cool. But we finish as a 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, so we can't really ask for too much more. Cool. Zach LaVine at 24.3, 3.7, and 4.5 for the man. Kawhi dropped 24.2, 6, and 5 as well on 2.2 steals a game. Nasty boy. And then there's the rest of the stats, if you guys are indeed wondering. So team stats, offensively, the Bulls were the 4th best team. Defensively, 2nd best, and differential best in the league. So watch us get bounced in the first round, because that's normally how it happens. Oh my god. I saw 2 losses there, and I kind of lost my shit. Toronto in the second round. 3 losses there, and went through to the Eastern Conference Finals, where we have Orlando. This should be fun. We're through the NBA Finals, boys, taking on the Lakers in the NBA Finals, who have Westbrook, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Andre Drummond. This is going to be fun. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is an L. Game 3 is a W. Okay, can we win 2 in Staples Center? No, okay. Series tied back in Chicago. We're up 3-2. Can we pull off a championship? Shit, why is Simcast live even in 2K? Like, who uses it? Anyway, here we go. Simulate with Simcast. LA versus Chicago. In Chicago. Can Chicago... Oh, okay. It's close. And I'm not even going to jump in because it's not that type of video. But the Bulls have won the championship. Okay, that's all that takes. Kawhi Leonard joining the Chicago Bulls. And CamRebuilds as the Bulls GM. And if you're a Chicago fan, just saying, hire your boy as GM. I'm kidding. Please don't take that seriously. Second team that I think Kawhi Leonard could potentially go to is the New York Knicks. They've got a nice young core like the Bulls, plus a all-star and a borderline great player, potential all-star in RJ Barrett. So putting Kawhi Leonard alongside Randall, RJ Barrett, Mitch Robinson. I think this could be a very, very dangerous team if Kawhi decided he wanted to go to the Knicks. So what we are going to be doing is offering Kawhi that type of money. Hopefully he does want to come to New York. That would be pretty good if he does. Okay, never mind. I forgot I am not controlling everything right now. So there we go. We managed to get him to come to New York. At least that happened. Otherwise this video would have been, I'd have to redo this part of the video. So yeah, we've got we need a better starting point guard. I realize now we need a better starting point guard. We might have to say goodbye. We need a better starting point guard. Okay, yeah. We're going to have to say goodbye to Knox for someone here. How much caps... We have a bit of cap space we can play with. What type of point guards could we actually get? We can afford Spencer Dinwiddie, but we did just get him last time. So if we free up $6 million, we might be able to bring Kyle Lowry onto the team. So Kevin Knox, that's almost the entire thing. I'll go get 2 first-round picks from the Bulls. I'll take that. Kyle Lowry. How much do we need to free up $500,000 and we could get ourselves Kyle Lowry. I am not going to be using this guy at all, so we'll take a couple of picks and bada bing, bada boom. We have enough cap for Kyle Lowry. Probably only like a 2-year team option. Yeah, he wants to come to the Knicks. Come on then. Come on then. I said come to the Knicks, not the freaking... Fine, I'll give you a player option. Make sure you do that. We miss out on Kyle Lowry. All right, Derrick Rose looks like you're coming back to New York, big fella. Derrick Rose, you're coming back to New York. What else? I don't know what else we need. We have a mid-level exception that we can use. So we've got point guard, shooting guard, small forwards. I mean, I'm going to play RJ at the 2 anyway. Quickly, he's going to probably come off the bench. We've got positions. We need a backup center anyway. So if we get a center in, who's not going to regress? Keem Birch. Keem Birch should be all right. He should be a decent backup center for us. We got the single training camp in this offseason. So perimeter defense to Derrick Rose. Let's go perimeter defense to Derrick Rose. Hopefully he gets a bit better on the defensive end. So we're going to have a Rose, quickly, Leonard, Randall, and Robinson starting 5. Are we actually going to have that, or are we going to look to see what else Derrick Rose could get us if we paired him with like a Matt Thomas and this Knicks first round pick? Kemba could be that guy, you know. $13 million. If we gave up Keem Birch, the Thunder give me Gabriel Deck, $5.86 million. I'm going to have to give up Caleb Love. You're going to have to give me Isaiah Roby. Nah, that's not going to work out for us, is it? I'd have to move on from someone and get like a massive contract. If someone's offering like a $12 million contracted player like Troy Brown Jr., maybe I can make this work now. Maybe I can make this work. Yes, I don't expect that to go straight through, but if I gave you that Bulls pick... We just got ourselves Kemba Walker to pair alongside Kawhi Randall. I like what's going on here. So we're going to run a Walker, quickly, Leonard, Randall, Robinson starting 5. I'm fine with that. I'm actually going to start RJ Barrett over quickly. I'm not going to lie. And then we have Toppin, quickly, Kendrick Williams, and Keontae Johnson. We do need a backup big off this bench. We need a backup big man. Kendrick, you're getting traded for a big man. Such as Naz Reid. We also get Jalen Noel as well. Ooh, I don't mind that. I don't mind that as also. We also get Jalen Noel. I think Keontae's getting minutes over Jalen, though. So we're going to be running a Kemba, Barrett, Leonard, Randall, and Robinson starting 5. We then have quickly Obi Toppin, Naz Reid, and Keontae Johnson off the bench. We're going to be going Kawhi Leonard, Julius Randle, Kemba Walker as our scoring options. We're going to be running a balanced system for the team. And the New York Knicks are projected to be a 4 seed this year. So let's see how the New York Knicks do with Kawhi. All-Star, we get Kawhi Leonard as an All-Star starter, which is phenomenal. And that's the only Knicks player that's an All-Star, so go to Kawhi. LeBron MVP, we actually went 58 and 27. It's not as good as the Bulls, but we still managed to do all right. Do we get any All-NBA teams? That would be pretty awesome. We get Kawhi. That's good. We actually made an All-NBA team. Go Kawhi. Go fella. And we finish once again as a 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. That's back-to-back times we've done that. Kawhi dropped 26, 6.4, and 5.5 on 2.2 steals and 0.7 blocks a game. Geez, Kemba also dropped 22.1, 3.7, and 6 assists. We did pretty well. Like, to be honest, our big 3 did very well. Offensively, we were the 4th best team. Defensively, 2nd best in differential. We were the 3rd best in the NBA. So first round here against the Pacers. Next team, shall we? And for this final team that we're doing in today's video, it is the Dallas Mavericks. Just imagine a Kawhi Leonard and Luka Doncic and Porzingis big 3. Imagine. Whew. The scenes would be great, bro. So basically, for this to work, all that the Mavericks have to do is trade away Maxi Kleber for like a 1st round pick, or even just like a 2nd round pick if they wanted to. Free up a little bit of cap. Like, even if they wanted to, they could trade Dwight Powell or Dorian Finney-Smith. I think even just giving up Maxi Kleber gives them enough cap space to go after Kawhi Leonard. So Kawhi Leonard to the Dallas Mavericks. I think it'll be pretty cool, so let's see how he does. I'm just saying, this Mavericks team looks beastly just with these top 2. It's ridiculous how good this team already looks. So we're going to need ourselves a better starting shooting guard, and I'm actually going to be playing Porzingis at the 4 position. So we need a better starting shooting guard and center. So hopefully we can find something here. Can we afford anything? We can afford to bring back Tim Hardaway Jr., which we're going to be doing. And then we can also bring in maybe a player like Enes Kanter on a mid-level exception deal. I think that could fill out a center position nicely. And then we could just chuck in like Boban, get Langston Galloway, get some veteran minimums coming out here to Dallas just to maybe fill out a few roster spots to see what goes down. But yeah, that's really about it for free agency. For training camps, we do have 2. So we're going to go perimeter defense to Luka Doncic, and we're going to go probably big man offense. No, we'll go big man defense to Enes Kanter, because Enes is probably going to be our starting center for this season. As much as I kind of don't like it, it's better than having like a Dwight Powell style or something like that. So we've got Moses Brown, but we also got Dwight Powell. So we don't really need Dwight because we have Moses. So if we get rid of Powell and Dunn, could we potentially get someone that we can use to trade for a better starting shooting guard? Or we just start Buddy Hield at the 2, because that's also a plan. I'm okay with Buddy Hield starting at the 2, because that will space the floor nicely. I think that works out very nicely for this Mavericks team, considering how much, goes into their defense and offense, So this bench now, we could probably trade Tyrell Terry and Tyler Bay for a power forward, because we probably need another big off the bench. So if we go Terry plus actually we can't trade Bay, can we? If we go Terry plus Trey Burke, could we get ourselves a power forward or something like that? That would be splendid. We have Sadiq Bey. I'm hoping for a power forward, but nothing's getting offered up, so I might have to go for Precious Achiuwa and move Precious to the power forward position, and he could be a backup power forward for us, which could potentially work for us. So yeah, we're good with this rotation. So we're going to have a rotation of Doncic, Hield, Leonard, Porzingis, Kanter starting 5, then Precious Achiuwa, Jalen Brunson, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Moses Brown off the bench. I'm going to make Luka our first scoring option for this team, then Leonard and Porzingis. Do we have any 4.5-star systems? We do not. I'll stick to a balanced system, and the Mavericks are projected 6th this year. So let's see how Kawhi does on the Mavericks for this 3rd and final season. All-Star break. We get ourselves Luka and Kawhi, both All-Star starters. Let's go, fellas. It's only those, no Porzingis, but good work, guys. Luka actually wins MVP with Kawhi Leonard alongside him, so Kawhi's just elevated Luka's game, and we actually went 62-20, so that's pretty dang awesome. We don't actually win Coach of the Year, but Luka, All-NBA first team. Does Kawhi make an All-NBA team? He does not. Okay, Luka. But we finished as a 1 seed in the Western Conference. Let's see how everybody did. Luka, of course, 28, 7, and 13.5, as Luka does. Then Kawhi dropped 24, 4.6, and 5.6. Porzingis dropped 17, basically 18 and 8. Then Buddy Hield dropped 14.2, 3, and 3. What did Buddy Hield shoot from 3? This is what we need to. 45% from 3. Woo! Gee whiz, big fella. Alright, offensively we were the 3rd best team. Defensively, 5th best in differential. We were the 2nd best, only to the Brooklyn Nets. So watch us lose in the first round. Okay, thank God we don't lose in the first round. I was kind of panicking there. So the Clippers. Ooh, Clippers versus... Okay, easy peasy. Now we have the freaking Pelicans, who've added Evan Fournier and Kyle Lowry. Okie doke then. Right on. Big fat L coming. Thought so, because when I'm not Luka, Zion wins, or when I'm Zion, Luka wins. One or the other. Or LeBron. Forgot about LeBron. Yeah, that's normally what happens in 2K. So guys, that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys have enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know down in the comments what team you guys would like to see Kawhi Leonard on next season. I'm pretty sure he's going back to the Clippers. He just didn't opt in because he was going to get more money in free agency. He's probably going to go back to the Clippers. If not, there'll be a video about it coming out on the channel. So stay up to date with that. Turn on the bell, stay notified about that, lads. But yeah, that's really going to do it. Thank you guys all for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!